Welcome everyone. This is the Ayer Conservation Commission meeting. It is Thursday, September the 12th, 2024. Commissioners in attendance this evening is Jeremiah as member, George Bacon as member, Jessica Gino, member clerk, Mark Phillips, vice chair, myself, John Schmullenberger as chair. And our conservation agent, Heather Hampson, is not here this evening. She's at a back to school with her kids. It's been a while since I've seen you guys. It's nice to see you all.
We've all been missed.
I think we don't have to worry about confirmation of agenda since we only have one thing. We have approval of the meeting minutes for August 22nd, 2024. Everyone have an opportunity to look at the minutes, search for any mistakes?
Found none.
Oh, none.
Well, okay, it's good because I signed it already.
Oh.
Since I take the minutes, I have to,
Is there a motion to approve the meeting minutes for August 22nd, 2024 as written?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously. This is the time of our meeting for public input. If there's anyone out there in the cheap seats that wants to make a comment or has a question for us, now is the time. Nope. Okay, seeing none, then we shall move on. First item this evening is the public hearing, notice of intent. We will open this notice of intent under the Wetland Protection Act and also under the Ayer Wetlands Bylaw. DEP file number to be determined. 0 Bishop Road and 0 Park Street, New England Power Company, for the expansion of an existing power substation, work to include wetland replication area, compensatory flood storage area due to work in the wetlands, and the 100-year floodplain. Would you like to join us, please? Sure. And state your names for the record.
Sure thing. Thank you. Brian Wentworth, BSC Group.
Welcome.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Carl, BSC Group.
Yeah, we're here representing the applicant, New England Power.
And could you just spell your last name?
Yep. C-A-R-L-E.
C-A-R-L-E.
And my first name is spelled with an E.
S-E-Y.
Got it. Thank you.
Just give us some information on your project.
So the project is upgrade to the substation, the electrical substation. The physical address that the substation uses is 4 Bishop Road. What's on file with the assessor's database, which you mentioned in the preamble, is 0 Bishop Road, 0 Park Street are the 2 parcels that comprise the site. But locally, it's, the fire department has it on file as 4 Bishop Road, so also known as 4 Bishop Road. So the project involves construction of additional substation electrical equipment, including a 13 kV substation yard, a new control building, transformers, and capacitor banks. It involves the expansion of the perimeter fence to accommodate the additional equipment. And the expansion of the fence, as you mentioned, results in a fill of the wetland along the northern eastern side of the site along between the existing yard and Park Street. So it's about 3,500 square feet of wetland fill. And as you mentioned, we're proposing a wetland replication area adjacent to the wetland that's being filled of approximately 7,000 square feet, which meets the local bylaw 2-to-1 ratio. The expansion of the substation also is also being expanded on the northwest side along Bishop Road. That involves the removal of several mature pine trees. Those are outside the buffer zone, but I figured I'd mention it. Also included is the addition of a second entrance to the substation from Bishop Road. The second entrance is to facilitate access. The way that the the new substation yard is proposed. It limits access through the substation, which is currently exists. The primary reason for that access being if they need to mobilize a mobile substation for either a planned outage or an emergency outage to, maintain power at the substation or restore it quickly. They need a straight shot to get to the northeastern corner of the substation to park that. And it's a large trailer, needs to be backed in, so that's kind of the primary reason for the additional driveway. Let's see. And then you mentioned the fill in the wetland is also within the 100-year flood zone. Zone A, BSC did an assessment, engineering assessment of the area to determine the base flood elevation. And that's all included in the letter that was attached to the NOI. As part of that, we are also proposing comp storage, as you mentioned, to offset those impacts. That letter was submitted to the building commissioner to satisfy the bylaw relating to the floodplain overlay district. So
You said you're proposing storage off-site or
it's on-site
on-site?
Yep.
Okay.
in the same area as the wetland replication. So let's see, anything else? Just to note, the project is being reviewed by the planning board, which I'm sure you're aware of. But site plan review, special permit for the height of the light specifically, the lighting that's proposed specifically, as well as a stormwater permit application. And we've met with the planning board, received comments from the interdepartmental review, including from the Conservation Commission, and the plan sets. I wanted to note that the plan sets submitted with the NOI address the majority of those comments. So those have been revised since the submission to the planning board.
So we have the revised plans?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're preparing a comment response letter for the planning board that's being reviewed internally by the project team now and will be sent to Danny and the planning board shortly, hopefully this week.
Anything else?
I think that's about it.
Commissioners have questions, comments? Jen?
Nope.
Jess?
Nope, save for the site walk.
Yep. Mark?
I just got a question. Section 2.1 of your NOI. Could you just go through, I'm trying to match up what you just described, 3,500 square feet of wetland fill, proposing 7,000 square feet of replication. Sort of in the middle there, it says, wetland replication activities will provide adequate compensatory flood storage, to mitigate any detrimental upstream, downstream impacts due to loss of flood storage. Project activities will impact the BLSF by 7,547 square feet, 9,485 cubic feet. However, the wetland replication will create compensatory flood storage and provide a net increase of 12,273. This is different from the replication area. Am I just confusing terms? I guess is what I'm wondering.
Is the comp
Because you're
storage?
saying we're going to do essentially 3,500 delta, right, 2-to-1 increase.
Right.
So 3,500 square feet, when you add 3,500 to 7,500, should get you essentially to 11,000, but yet we're at 12,273, so I'm misunderstanding the numbers.
Yeah, I'm not sure
This
that.
is where I'm talking about.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, what area are you in, Mark?
Here.
2.1.
Yeah, 2.1, page like A2, I think it might be.
It's in the narrative.
The narrative?
After the
Using-
WPA form.
The wetland fill area
Oh.
versus,
Yeah, I think that refers to the comp storage. The area that's included in the comp storage. I have that plan here, so, we could double check the numbers, but I believe what's going on there.
So these are reflecting this info?
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
the wetland that will be created is somewhere in here, and that's around 7,000 square feet. Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
And
So that
then,
would be like the 7,500 we're talking about?
yeah, and then
Okay.
beyond the wetland, the flood, the base flood elevation is above the wetland, so there's a little bit of additional area will aid
Okay.
the comp storage,
So
but
this
not
is where the
be included in the
replication's going to
wetland.
happen,
Correct.
right? And we're taking it away.
From right here.
Right here, yeah.
What is there?
The pink area.
This is,
yeah.
okay.
Yep, Park, Bishop, and then, so the existing fence line is right around here.
Oh, I thought we were going more into this area. Okay, so I was confused. Gotcha.
Yeah,
So it's going over here.
All where the gray hatching is the expansion of the fence.
Right.
Fence line. So this is all, the wetland line is this dashed line right here. The black one, not the blue one.
Okay.
The blue line is what we determined to be the flood zone elevation. So there's, wetland fill here. And then this additional area here is not wetland, but it's flood zone.
BLSF,
Yeah, BLSF.
So, I'm sorry, can you point that out again? So where's the wetland delineation? Which line?
Sure.
It's also, if it's a little bit clearer on, it's right after the narrative, a couple pages after the narrative, it's the environmental resources map.
Okay.
I find it to be a little bit clearer on where like things are. It looks like this.
Okay. Just gotta scroll down.
Really helpful. Yeah. I'm not an engineer, so.
Okay, yep.
So,
These are-
the green is the wetland line there. That one does not, I don't believe,
This is the wetland.
yeah, the green
This
shaded
is
area.
25, or is this 50?
That's the 50-foot no disturb.
Pink one's the 50?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, and then the green's the 100.
Yes.
Gotcha. There we go. Okay, so this is the wetland. Okay, I honestly thought this whole area right to the corner was all wetland, so
No.
that's why I was kind of questioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
So this is what was delineated. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
And
I
then there's
suppose
a-
that would be the site visit.
What's that?
I said, well, that would be the site visit to see if we,
It pretty
we
much
validate it.
is. It's very, I visited it today. It's very thick vegetation right now.
It's also been extremely dry recently, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be good for the ticks. The fall ticks.
Thank goodness we sprayed last night, right?
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Except for ticks?
Mosquitoes.
Kill mosquitoes.
Same thing.
Killed
Kills
bees.
everything.
I'm sure took care of some ticks too.
It does kill bees.
I don't think they're spraying the things though.
Sorry.
No worries.
We digress.
No worries.
And what's this blue area? What is this little
So the,
sliver here? That blue sliver?
That's the
that-
hydrologic connection from the other culvert.
yeah, so there's a stream that, comes through the culvert and.
I only am
drains
just
to the
opening
wetland.
this now. I couldn't get the other PDF open, so I can do it now, so thank you.
Yep, no worries.
I met with our conservation agent today because I knew she wasn't going to be here. I just wanted to get her thoughts. If she had any concerns, and I guess I'd just like to tell you what they are, if I may.
Sure.
One of them is on this particular map.
Yep.
There is what they call a ditch right here, which possibly is an intermittent stream, but anyway, at this end right here, it's blocked off as a culvert that's
There's a head wall, yeah.
blocked off.
Yep, it's,
That needs
yeah.
to be opened up.
There is accumulated sediment that's blocking that culvert.
Yeah.
That was a comment that came in from DPW as well. We're in discussion with DPW. I talked to the town engineer, Matt Hernan, yesterday about it. New England Power's position on it is that it's not New England Power's culvert, and they're concerned about the age of the infrastructure and, you know, doing any sort of maintenance to that culvert, you know, and having something happen, then they're liable for it. So New England Power's position on it is that it's not their responsibility to clean that culvert out.
Okay. That's a discussion for another time and different people, but that was one of her concerns.
Yeah, understood, though. It definitely, you know, is a concern for sure. But yeah,
Sorry.
we maintain that it's the town's responsibility to clean that culvert out.
She sort of was thinking if it was a brook or something, if it was a town culvert, then yes, but since it's,
Just to clarify for me, it's New England Power property, but the culvert itself is believed to
The
be.
culvert extends under Bishop Road, and it
Yeah. actually
actually extends probably a little over 100 feet onto the private property across Bishop Road. The industrial properties, I think it's the auto body shop.
Yep.
And then the other part, industrial property that's along Park Street.
Goes across, or goes over or under Bishop Road, you're saying?
Right.
Not over, or not under, sorry.
Right.
Not under Park Street.
Okay.
Correct, Bishop Road, yeah, if I misspoke.
No, that's fine. I was just making sure I was understanding. Okay.
Yep, so it drains towards the New England Power property, the substation property. You know, the other part to it is that, you know, I believe that the sediment that's in that stream and ditch, it has nothing to do with the substation operations as well.
Yeah.
So that's our position on it, yeah.
yep, to be determined.
That's the applicant's position.
Yep.
Yeah.
Her other concern was the replication area and the compensatory flood storage is going to be basically in this area here.
Yep.
And her thought was that there's going to be a lot of trees taken out to put in the replication. And is that really the best thing to do, to take out trees to put in trees? It's like,
Yeah.
that's her thought. And
Yeah.
should it be here? Should it be someplace else?
Yeah, and I spoke with Heather yesterday as well to kind of get her thoughts on that as well. And, you know, we've talked among the team as well, and I know our field staff that was out there noted that there are, you know, there are some valuable species in there, but there are a lot of invasive species as well. Or did you remember what the names were?
I saw it today, just from a quick look. The grapevine, buckthorn, oriental, I'm sorry, what? Bittersweet, thank you,
Bittersweet,
yes.
that's it.
There are some, it's mostly dominated by shrubs. I know that in the NOI, we had about like 20 tree removals, 12 in the 50-foot, 8 in the 50 to 100-foot. But it is mostly shrubs, and it's a good mix of invasives and natives being arrowwood, some red maple shrubs.
Right, so, yeah, we discussed the comment that Heather provided yesterday to us over the phone, and, you know, we think it will be an overall benefit to the area to remove those invasives, and, you know, we've got a pretty healthy planting plan proposed in the NOI, so, you know, and it as you can see from that whole area is very heavily vegetated. You know, we think it'll grow back quickly and just be better off for it. So we'd like to keep it there if possible.
Is this the added entrance you're talking about here?
Yes.
Anyone else have any comments or concerns right now?
Which map is that?
2.
That's a figure from the floodplain assessment, which was an attachment, a letter attachment to the NOI. So it's, that one in particular is not in the site plan set, just to be clear.
So I'd like to do a site walk. Go out there and
Okay.
take a look.
Sure.
We have a site walk this Saturday, if that works. Would it work? If that works for you, would that work for us? Just throwing it out there. It's pretty soon, but
Yeah, it may be short notice. I know
Yeah, it's
each of
kinda
us
short
come
notice, I
from a
realize.
couple hours away, so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
um,
Okay.
Yeah, when is Paul back, do you know?
The 28th is a Saturday.
Okay, so he's gone for a couple of weeks. All right, so he's out.
The 28th.
The 28th of
So like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so.
So he gets back on the 28th?
yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
so,
so-
but we can, it doesn't need to be Paul, I think, that attends the site visit. We can get, coverage.
The following week, not this week, but the following, I can.
Saturday.
Oh, is it always Saturdays?
Or,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
People work,
Oh,
some of them.
so do I.
Yes. I know.
You get overtime for it, so that's nice.
I need to look. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
So, but,
I
we,
can do the 28th.
yeah, is that too far out? Do you want to do it closer than the 28th?
Is the 28th good for you all?
So,
Yeah, I think so.
Will you need access to the substation or just around the Park Street?
We did do a site visit with the planning board a couple of weeks ago, and we just went around the outside.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I don't think we need to enter.
yeah.
All
It would
right,
be,
so the 28th? 9 o'clock?
Yes.
No? How far are you coming away?
New Bedford.
Which is how far?
It was about 2 hours. Well,
We
maybe
could do
hour
8
and a
o'clock.
half. 8 o'clock. I'll take 9.
Okay.
You can go.
We could do it later if you want.
Whatever is convenient for you folks.
So just quick question though. So that'll be, again, still post our next meeting. Any
When is the
urgency required? It'll be 2 weeks from today.
Our next
Yeah.
meeting is the 26th.
Yeah, I guess that's, I was trying to think through my brain is like half asleep.
So if it's
We-
not this Saturday,
yeah,
next Saturday might be useful so that at the next meeting,
Yeah.
we could have discussion about what we saw.
I think we would like to, yeah, and it would be our goal to try and close everything out that week of the 24th. I believe there's a meeting on the next meeting's 24th?
6th.
26th.
Oh, planning board is 24th. So
Yeah.
24th and 26th, we're kind of targeting to hopefully close things out,
Then
so,
we'd be looking at Saturday, the 21st.
Yeah,
A week
so-
from this Saturday.
yeah. Why don't we schedule that in, I guess, and then we'll find coverage
Okay.
for somebody to come out here.
Sounds good.
You can't do it
I can't do
the
it
21st,
the 21st,
so
no.
9 o'clock will be good.
Yes. Anytime that's good for you folks.
I know.
You're the decision
Unless the
maker.
backup's coming from Great Barrington.
Right. All right, let's do that. We'll do a site walk on the 21st at 9 a.m. Good to go?
Public input?
Oh, no, yeah. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't going to close it, I was just, yeah. Public input. Did you have a comment, or Ruth, or, no? Okay. Then, I guess we'll see you all on the 21st, and then again on the 26th
Okay.
of September.
Do you know how long DEP's been taking to get numbers?
How long?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was.
Seems like it's been pretty long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, the one that took so long, they had messed up how
They-
they submitted things, so
Yeah,
it might be faster.
yeah. Well, you've had,
I was just surprised when I just checked earlier today
not
that
there.
it's
Yeah, and I
not there.
guess that's a good point and a question for, if that number has not been issued, is it possible to approve and close the hearing at the next meeting, or does the file
need a
number
number.
need to be issued?
I think we need a number, don't we?
yeah, we need a number.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, we can get it all ready to go, but
So you
As soon as you
you could call DEP and try to facilitate things.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
That would.
All right,
Sounds good.
thanks very much.
all right, well, thank you very much, too.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Have a safe drive home.
Okay.
thank you very much.
Have a safe drive.
Do you want a leaky pen?
Oh, no, I'm upset.
Is there a motion to continue the public hearing notice of intent? DEP file number to be determined, 0 Bishop Road, 0 Park Street, until our next meeting, which is September 26th.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. You're on the agenda.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have a great night.
Good night.
Night.
Any conservation member updates? Nope. This is a Newton Street thing going on
14th?
5th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that. I was hoping I could do that. I'm going to be in Ohio at that point in time.
Oh,
Yeah. So, if anyone can help Heather at on that day, would be greatly appreciated.
10 to
She
4,
would-
right?
Yeah, I can't do the whole time, but I can
No.
definitely do at
Think
least
a little
part.
bit of it.
Yeah.
Superman going to be there?
I'm going to try and show up as well.
I'll be sad if you don't.
I'll try and show.
Okay.
You're gonna do, you think you might be able to do the whole day?
No, not the whole day, but I can at least do like 10 to 12 or 10 to 2 or something.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I'd stop in the morning and at least help her set up.
We'll see. Well, we can talk about it at our next meeting to finalize the dates,
Okay.
but I can do at least some of it.
Yeah, and I can.
Wait a minute, it's 10/5?
10 to 4.
No. But it's on 10/5, October
Yes.
5th.
Yeah.
I might not. I just realized, I remembered something.
We'll talk about it at our next meeting.
That's good.
Anything else? Any updates, comments? Nope. Motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Passes unanimously.